This is the Costco coupon book for April, and in here are some really great deals for you and I. So here's what I want to do in this video. Walk around my favorite store, Costco, and break down all the deals that I'm most interested in sharing with you. We'll analyze the ingredients to see if they're good for you and your family, and of course, we'll show those low sale prices here in Costco. And by the end of this video, you'll have a curated list that you can write down and come on down to Costco and do some shopping for yourself. When I say this never happens, I literally mean they never put Kerrygold on sale in the spring. It is sometimes available on sale once a year at Costco or on the holidays. But spring is in the air and they wanted to bless us with a sale for almost $4 off of Kerrygold. See what it says right there? Irish grass-fed butter. So it comes from cows that eat grass. Fun fact, it's 95% grass-fed, and the 5% supplemental feed is non-GMO. It usually says it on the box. I know it says it on the box of cheese over there. Fantastic. It's an apples to apples comparison of the Kirkland. This is Kirkland, New Zealand, 95% grass-fed butter. Tis a little bit cheaper, but Kerrygold has a rock star following. And unlike other stores or warehouse clubs, they have salted and unsalted. $5.79 is a great price. I would load up because this will stay in your freezer up to 12 months. So holiday season and beyond. By the way, what's the difference between this and regular American style butter? I talk about this a lot in the past. This is European style butter. So it has higher fat, less water, and it's grass-fed. So the color of this is going to be a rich yellow versus pale American that only eat grain. Better for us, better for cooking, and best price ever. Buy it, store it in the freezer because this rarely goes on sale this time of year. They call it the perfect bar, and it's on sale. You probably will never get a better deal. 12 bars for $14. And back in the day, it used to be not Bobby approved. It used to have seed oils in there. And we all know seed oils are highly inflammatory. They're really cheap. That's why manufacturers use them all the time. But golf clap, Masters golf clap to perfect bar because they swapped out the sunflower oil with olive oil. Very, very nice. And everything's organic, right? It's peanut butter, honey, organic egg, organic milk, really nice ingredients. It's 15 to 17 grams of protein coming from rice protein, not my favorite source of protein, but it's plant-based. Here's my only qualm with it. Look at the amount of carbs. It's 27 carbs with 3 grams of fiber. So 24 net carbs here and 13 grams of added sugar. Now, it is Bobby approved sugar because it's honey. Honey is the second ingredient. But for a protein bar, I don't want that much honey, and I prefer not to have 24 net carbs there. So it is a higher natural sugar bar. Keep that in mind here, but it is clean and Bobby approved. And once again, kudos to them for swapping out the seed oil. So if you like this kind of bar here, that's plant-based, you ain't gonna get a better deal. Guacamole is on sale. And yes, I like to make guacamole. And I made them last night for Taco Tuesday with my pulled chicken tacos. But I had 2 avocados. One of them was good, and the other one, you know the feeling. It looked good, but when I cut into it, it was like underripe, watery, and rubbery. I hate when that happens because avocados are like $1.50 a piece. Well, this is fantastic because it's chunky, traditional, organic guacamole. It's probably one of the few on the market that I think tastes phenomenal and just a notch below homemade. Why? Well, look at the ingredients. First of all, they're perfect. It's avocados, tomatoes, onions, cilantro, garlic, and lime juice. A lot of guacamoles use lime oil or lime extract, and it gives a very acidic flavor, which I don't like. This has a beautiful flavor on here. It's got the healthy fats from the avocado, which are really good because healthy fats, plus a little bit of protein if you pair with it, satiates your hunger. I oftentimes say on this channel, this is such a good deal. It's 3 13-ounce containers here for $9.99. So I oftentimes say I think it's more expensive to make your own at home. Well, I did the math. An avocado these days is about $1.50, right? The meat from the avocado is about 4 ounces. So in here is a total of 39 ounces for $9.99. If I wanted 39 ounces of avocado meat, it'd be about 9 to 10 avocados, which is way above $10. The math from the Bobby approved accounting department checks out. It's cheaper and it's convenient for this 3-pack. It's delicious. I would stock up. Quick break from the video to talk about the sponsor, which is Birch Living. They make the organic birch mattresses we have in every bedroom of the house. And my link down below will get you 20% off your mattress of choice and 2 free pillows. They're organic, yes. They're non-toxic, yes, but they're super comfortable. And when you learn about what most beds are made of, a lot of the materials, including the adhesives or the glues to put them together, are toxic and off-gas over time. And when you're sleeping on your bed every night, you don't want that. So Birch Living makes the organic mattress. No toxins, super comfy. It ships to your house and you can just set it up. Me and Rose have set up every bed in the house. It has a 100-night sleep trial and a 25-year warranty. And most importantly, it's comfortable. Now, I like the bed slightly on the softer side, so we top it with the organic plush mattress topper too. And it does come with 2 free pillows. I put one of those between my legs, then I sleep on one and hug another. I'm very high maintenance. But the ones that I sleep and hug are the organic pillow, so you might want to upgrade to it. When I travel, I take it everywhere. It's awesome. So if you're in the market for a mattress, once again, link down below, birchliving.com/Bobby, 20% off your mattress of choice with the 2 free pillows. You will love it. I get it. The idea of spending $560 on a vacuum sounds crazy, but I have this V15 detected home and I love it. It has this little green light on the bottom that illuminates the floor in a way where it shows you all of the dust and crumbs you missed. It's phenomenal. And fun story, when I first bought my very first Dyson in Chicago like 15 years ago, and I spent like $400, I fully expected to try it, be underwhelmed, and return it using Costco's policy. It never got returned. Many Dysons later, I have them, I love them. This is just a great vacuum that works really, really well. It has a warranty. Costco will return it if something happens to it. A great price. Fun fact though, Dyson just came out with a wet mop called the Wash G1. I bought it, right? It was $750. Oh my gosh, it's unbelievable. I used it this past week. It gets the floor cleaner than if I use a regular mop, and it shows you the dirty water. If they get that here at Costco ever, I would buy it. But in the meantime, if you want a good investment on an amazing vacuum, Dyson. Are you ready for maybe the best deal ever? This is a 2-pack of Ninja Blast portable blenders on sale for $59.99. On Amazon right now, one of these exact same models is $59.99. You're getting a BOGO on something that has gotten really popular. Portable blenders the last couple of years have blown up, but this is actually one of the nicer ones I've seen. If you could feel the carafes here, it's plastic, yes, but it's very hard quality plastic. A lot of these are cheapos made of soft plastic, and the plastics feel like they can leach their chemicals and nanoparticles if they're put into a high heat dishwasher. This feels solid, and this is actually leak proof, so you can load it up with fruit, protein powder, liquids, put it in your gym bag and be off and then buzz it hours later. Very, very cool, especially for summer travel. If you're gonna be out and about and you wanna have your smoothies on the go, like I'm going to Chicago in June with the girls, I'll bring my Flav City single serves. You throw it in there with water if you want, or milk of choice, and you're good to go. This is a phenomenal deal on a 2-pack. If you like your blenders and you don't wanna be without your smoothies, scoop it for sure. Rao's sauce is on sale for a great deal, and I promise you it's gonna fly off this shelf here, but Rao's is an interesting one here, because if you break out your free Bobby approved app here and scan it, it actually comes up as not Bobby approved. And remember, my app always tells you why. So it highlights the olive oil and says it's refined olive oil. But Bobby, what are you talking about? It clearly says here on the label, just olive oil combined with Italian tomatoes, garlic, and basil. That is really true. And I don't know how they got away with this for so many years, but we found out from so many people emailing Rao's that it's actually olive oil blend of olive oil and refined olive oil, which is a very processed way to make olive oil that makes the oil very inflammatory. So this is not Bobby approved anymore. And we have to remember, there's different levels of olive oil. The first press is extra virgin, the best. The second press is olive oil, still good, But the third press is refined olive oil, where they have to add a lot of heat and pressure and maybe some chemicals to get the oil out of the olives. I don't know why they don't have to put that on the label there. It's very, very disappointing. So it's not Bobby approved anymore. So what do? Okay, listen, I'm just putting the details out there. If you want to get it, you can get it. But if you Michael Jackson moonwalk back here with me, I would get this, okay? This is Paisanas, right? That was on sale for 16 cents an ounce. This is 17 cents an ounce. Rayo's is not organic. This is organic, or it's not imperative to have organic tomatoes, but it's nice. But this explicitly uses organic extra virgin olive oil, which is far superior. Paisanas is very good. So we just want to know what's in our food. And when they're not putting things on labels like that, it's very tricky. And remember, my friends, shopping in general is tricky. So that's why I created the free Bobby approved app. You can scan anything you want at the grocery store. It will highlight bad ingredients. It will tell you literally why those ingredients are bad and then give you a better recommendation of that product. It's like having me go shopping with you at the store, and it's free. Download links are in the description box, Apple App Store, Google Play Store. Give it a whirl. If you look around my house, I will have a number of air purifiers at home because I'm really big on indoor air quality, something I talk a lot about being underappreciated. Well, hello, Shark has an air purifier on sale. It's 60 bucks off for $2.19. You want a good quality air filter. Budget ones won't work. The ones I have at home are Air Doctors, which are very high quality, but this one's nice too because it's a HEPA filter. HEPA filters will remove 99.9% of bacteria, viruses, mold, allergens. If you cook and it gets smelly, it will actually clean that air for you. Really, really important. What I like about this also is a bit of a larger unit, so it does cover 1,450 square feet, but I'm gonna call foul, perhaps, right? Baseball just started, foul ball. It says you like never have to replace the filter for 5 years, and they're comparing their filter to other ones right there. My system at home is very, very high quality. I have to replace the filters probably every 6 to 9 months based upon how dirty they get. There's no way any home, unless you're living in a bubble, right, can last that many years. So keep an eye on that, but either way, you're gonna want one. Something I don't like that I see here is it says it has this fresh smelling neutralizer there that lives right there. I think it's like a perfume or a fragrance, which is bad news. You don't want those being filtered and then pushed out into your air because those are made from synthetic materials, which are toxins, so skip that part. But yes to air filtration, HEPA filters, and yes to being on sale. Acai juice is a superfood, like it says on the bottle here, and holy cow, it's $4.99 for a massive container here. My dad, back in the day, used to call it acai. Give me some of that acai juice, Bobby. But what happens if you break out your Bobby approved app? It shows not Bobby approved. And there's a couple of reasons here which are really interesting. There's cane sugar pretty high up in the servings here, and there's natural flavors in there too. Remember, natural flavors were the biggest lie in the grocery store. But here's what perplexes me. There are 24 grams of added sugar here, and the total sugars are 24 too. So that means from the acai, there's no natural sugar, and it's all added sugar from cane sugar and tapioca syrup. Do you catch my drift here? 24 added and 24 total means all the sugar is coming from added. That is really messed up. 24 grams is 6 teaspoons of added cane sugar. So yes, the acai is loaded with antioxidants, but that amount of sugar is horrific for your health. So no, we say no to this for many reasons. The added sugar is crazy, the natural flavors, even though the price is low. And even though my dad, Papa John, loves his acai back in the day, no to this one. Earlier, we showed those portable blenders. Well, this is a big boy, right? This is the Vitamix Cadillac or Rolls Royce of blenders here, on sale for $100 off. Yes, $300 is expensive for a Vitamix, but it's really good. I have this special cabinet in my kitchen, and it has all my blenders there. So I have a Vitamix, I have a KitchenAid in there. I have the food processor attachment for the Vitamix. I have the stainless steel carafe for this. Remember, the kitchen, I say, is my playground, and all those things are my toys. Really, really nice toys. But this is just a high quality blender. It says it will last 10x longer than the average blender. I'm not sure how they measure that, but it just is very high quality. It has a great blade. The motor is very, very powerful for grinding and pulverizing. It has a really nice big carafe here. Just the one thing I say about all blenders, if you're gonna put hot stuff in there, I know sometimes they say they're BPA free and whatever, but really hot liquids shouldn't go in plastic in my opinion. I have the attachment that's stainless steel, so you can blend hot soups or hot coffees to make like cafe mochas. Either way, Vitamix is great. And right next to it, the KitchenAid. This is fantastic too, because if I look, wow, it's $100 off. So it's $2.99 also. And this is the nice one. It's the professional series. So it has this arm here where the bowl just kind of lifts very easily like that. And it includes a special attachment. It's the paddle that has the silicone like edge on it to scrape the bowl. This is a great piece if you are gonna have like a wedding you need to get a present for, or someone's moving into a new house or a new apartment. Very quality piece of equipment. So whether it's the KitchenAid mixer or the Vitamix, you're gonna drop 600 bucks if you buy them both, but it's money well spent. We got some fruit bars on sale, which are very popular with the kids. And these are organic, which is a plus, and you get a big pack of them for $9.99. But don't always be confused by front of packaging. So take a look. It says pure organic, made with real fruit juices and purees. Organic stamp, non-GMO. Great, but the devil's in the details, and there's a few devils in here that I don't like at all. So, all of these are made with concentrates, and it makes me want to cry. You hear that? These ingredients make me want to cry, like that 4-year-old kid over there too. Apple concentrate, strawberry concentrate, pineapple juice concentrate. I'm okay with a little concentrate as a sweetener and like a jelly or what, but it's all concentrates here, and every single flavor has the dreaded natural flavor in there. Not cool at all. I don't like that. So even though it's on sale, when you're at Costco, there's 2 other alternatives that are great. This is not organic, but still it's Bobby approved. There's no concentrates. It's just apples and mangoes and blueberries. And if you want a Bobby approved version of a fruit roll-up, look at this. These are the Bare fruit rolls here, made with real fruit, no natural flavors, and no of the concentrates that'll make you cry like that kid up there right now. You have until May 4th to scoop those great deals like I told you about in the beginning of the video. So take notes, come on down to Costco and buy the Bobby approved items. But before you do that, subscribe to the channel. We're dropping 4 to 6 long videos a month and 3 to 4 shorts a week. You do not want to miss out, but I will leave you like I always do from my favorite store, Costco. Hashtag keep on cooking. Mad love from me to you, and peace. Bye.